Here rests Wolf Brother, number 5. May his next respawn last longer, and may he always find diamonds. Amen. Yeah, so as you can see, I died again. And as part of this death, I thought I recorded it, but I didn't. I was playing Minecraft and doing everything, and I thought that Fraps was up and running, but I had recently restarted my computer, and I hadn't opened Fraps up again, so I did a whole bunch of stuff, and talked with you guys about all different kinds of stuff, and we did things, and I went on adventures, and then I quit the game, and go on to look at the videos, and discover that they're not actually there because Fraps wasn't running. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of backtracking, and then hopefully I should be able to get it there. Haha. And then hopefully things should be okay. We're gonna get on our bicycle, and I'll show you what I've done so far. I have the lead still. Good. Yep. Alright, so the first thing that I've been working on for a good while was the wall here. And apparently I'm going faster than the land can generate almost. So this is how it's looking so far, and I'm quite happy with it so far. I've got about half the wall and maybe the simpler part of the tower done. Because as you get higher up, I think as you get into more detailed sections, it can take longer and be more difficult to do. Remember I talked a bunch about the different details, and I'll kind of show you how it looks on the inside. Should probably still tie up the horse, because they have a tendency to wander. Ugh. That lead almost gave me a second death after that. Well, after that other death that we started this episode with. Oh, I did some enchanting at the beginning of my last attempt at recording as well. What did I get? I think I enchanted a diamond shovel, and I got fortune on it. And I did some new armor. This is all new, and I've already worn it down a fair amount, actually. This is what the inside of, or the second floor is looking like so far. Not sure about these kind of style of windows. Like, because if you do it like this, then you can't see through or anything. It doesn't really look like a window. And since I do have it on a slant like this, or at like corners to each other, it's kind of makes it more difficult to deal with fences, I feel. I might have a look into using nether brick fences, but not right now, because we have other things to do. I'm taking it other places. I really like these windows, and while I was recording last time, I found out that you can go through them and fall out the other side. That kind of surprised me, and we had laughed and laughed, but we won't have that this time, unfortunately. I'm really liking how the tower is looking so far. Lots of kind of more, it scared me a little bit, details and stuff. this kind of just started off as kind of like a wrap around the supports of the wood, and then I kind of just kept adding on to it and kept liking it, and so it kind of just kept going from there. And I'm still happy with it, so I'm just going to keep expanding to make it like a tower and then like put a roof on it, hopefully, and it should look okay. It's definitely, with building in Minecraft, you definitely have to build pretty big so that you can get details in. I should probably build something underneath so it doesn't look unsupported. I guess it doesn't look too bad from here, but still might be nice. Although might also be building a rail track off the island, off the peninsula as well. And now you may notice that we are riding away. No, we want this one. I think, yeah, explains. Oops. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, there's another little point there that always. Oh, there's a cave down there. That peninsula always kind of tricks me a little bit. And I like, because I ride along the coast to get to where to get to the east, but then I go down there and then I have to come back up because it's, yeah, it tricks me. No! Had this difficulty crossing last time too. There we go. Yeehaw! So, while I was recording and not recording at the same time, we found the fortress. No, not the fortress. The Stronghold is the technical term, I suppose, or well, the official name for it. I wonder if it shows up on the. No, it probably wouldn't. On the F3, it tells you which biome you're in, but I don't think. No, yeah, it didn't tell me what biome, or that it was a Stronghold biome. Hopefully I can find it again without the pearls. I didn't have a map with me that time, but it should be. It's kind of on the edge of this desert, and oh, found it. Let's kind of let it load up a bit. And this is where I happened to die, was over here. This is something that I've been building, perhaps make more sense if you had seen it as I was doing it. Well, I wasn't showing the actual building process because I should really find where that lava noise is coming from. That'd be good to know. I'm kind of nervous about leaving bicycle by it, even though it's just a noise. That's where I died. I'd been down below doing stuff, and then I came up and it was night and couldn't quite access the bed, and then I got chased by a skeleton across there and he shot me, and then I fell down here and I was like running away, and then somehow a creeper got behind me and exploded and blew me completely to pieces. Can we sleep? Yay! Let's not have that thing happen again. And so this structure that is still definitely a work in process is what's going to be our access to the end. Oh, I thought I saw like something flying up there, but it's just me moving. So in the middle of this is going to be a hole, which is, yeah, leads down. And the portal isn't operational yet. This has been kind of my base of operations around here. Oh, that scared me a little bit. I've been kind of using the same type of materials as what is generated in the natural structure here. And then like all of this down here. Oh, jeez, that scares me. So these little critters are silverfish, and well, these ones are coming from the spawner, which, although the spawner will cause a lot of pain and suffering, I don't want to get rid of it, because who knows if it might come in handy in the future. And they're easy enough to kill for the moment, but I do have to make certain precautions, because stop! See, they're very annoying. Not particularly dangerous, although actually this here happened because I was up here looking at the portal. I think if you put enough lighting, they won't spawn, maybe. Although I'm not at all confident about that. Yeah, I was up here looking at this, because this is going to be the portal. This is what we put our eyes of enders into. And this wasn't here yet. I put this here to protect myself from further incidents, because a guy came up behind me, punched me, or bit me, or whatever you want to call it. And I landed right in the... and I landed right in the lava, and I was burning, and fortunately I managed to get my bucket of water out, which I do not have anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I might have lost it in the explosions of the creepers. Okay, apparently they are still spawning. And, oh yeah, so if you leave them alone, they can potentially go into blocks, like this block. This block is a silverfish block. Because if you break it, then they jump out. It's not actually a real block. They are tricksters like that. And so they can go into these bricks types, and into this type of stone. Get out of here. So that like this one, see? How it's breaking faster, you can tell it's some silverfish. And yeah, so all of this structure is naturally generating. I've been raiding it a little bit because this is the only place there you can find this cracked stone bricks and mossy stone bricks. I need to get as much from this room as possible before the silverfish ruin them, because they'll actually go into the blocks and then you don't get them anymore. But yeah, I've kind of been destroying it a bit. That's why I had these iron bars in my inventory as well. Yeah, these are some more silverfish blocks. But yeah, we use the eyes of enders to come down here and find it. And there's a bunch of like different types of rooms you can find and such. Yeah, this is my handiwork down here. And somewhere there's, yeah, a library, which I've also raided a little bit. That's where the stacks of books I got came from. Right now I'm leaving some wait. I should grab some for the next place we're going to after this. Well, I should really hope that it's recording this time. Let's see, that's 9 bookshelves so far. Let's grab some more from up here. So grab that half. So I'm going to set up... Oh wait, I don't have the other things required for that, but I can get those later. I'm going to make another enchanting station with a source of experience. That's the word I was looking for. I'm going to start on that maybe this episode, maybe I'll just tell you guys about it. Oh, where am I going to put the nether portal for the space? There's also a fountain room somewhere. This is supposed to be like jail cells, I think. And this is just how some of the doors are done. Yeah, here's the fountain room. Quite pretty. Of course, I've lit most of this up. Originally came down here because I kind of dug straight down in a too wide hole, but I kind of filled it back up when I went up twice, so it's not actually usable exit anymore. But I believe I showed you guys the wait, I think I'm going the right way. Here, yep. Such silly creatures. And that's why I have all of this nether brick. I'm going to build a room down here out of nether brick so that they can't go into it. At least I think they can't go into it. I really hope they can't. Another one! No! Not into the lava, fool. I'm going to go up and make a bucket so I can put out this lava. And then I can also decide on where... I didn't grab a flint and steel to light the portals. Curses. Yeah, because... Yes, I'll put out... I don't think that'll work. Crap. I thought I was just going to go over there. I'm sure I can just mine enough. I'll just put the portal out this side, probably. Yeah, and like make another room kind of right here-ish to put it. Yeah, that sounds good. And I'm kind of in my current situation, I kind of like to do all of the filming at once. That way I hopefully have less in the way of syncing problems and can deal with all of the sound issues if there are any in one go, as opposed to having different sound qualities from different recording sessions, because I'm still getting the hang of this. So wait, where is this exactly? Will it show up on my map yet? Is the structure big enough to show up on my map? Probably not. But at least I know. And it's almost straight across from my base, which is kind of cool. I thought the Eye of Ender pointed more into a northeasterly direction when I threw it. That was the direction I was heading anyways. Well, when I started looking for this anyways, but yeah. And then down in the bottom of this map, kind of in that desert bay area in the southwest corner, there is the skeleton spawner that I found. So I'm gonna go there and make a spawner, an experience farm, and well, arrows and bone farm from it as well, so that I can have a good supply of all of the things, all of the nice things. And it's the only usable spawner I've found right yet. Like I found a big spider spawner in the mini spider spawners. Actually, the mini baby spiders, poisonous spiders, cave spiders, whatever you want to call them, are around that skeleton spawner as well. So maybe we'll do something with those as well. But at least it's all in kind of the same area, so it gives us the option. I kind of want to make it look like an oil rig, because it's like out in the ocean and it's got deserts nearby, and just kind of the image I get. I don't know how doable that will be though. And I wanted to use these cracked and mossy stone bricks to partly build this building, but I don't really know how to do that well. Maybe I'll just do some flare bits with them. But I want to gather up as much of them as possible since they're more uncommon. And that's true, I wanted to use the... Did I do that yet? No, I didn't. Yeah, this is just a mess. And... Oh, it was... Easy, bicycle. Stop spinning, you're not a trick bike. Also in the stuff I didn't end up recording, I talked about how I was excited because I thought my new desktop computer, well, it's a new and it's a desktop computer, but the current computer is a laptop. I thought it was at the store here and I'd be able to go pick it up. But it turned out that it was just a screen and that my desktop computer will still be like a week before it ships. Which is, well, it's good to have at least part of it here. But I was really hoping that today I'd get to set up my computer and see what was doable with a full desktop computer. So I'm sure it'll be another learning curve. But it will also make things easier, I hope. Anyways, we're going to call the episode here. Hope you guys had a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Have a happy Thanksgiving well, I guess it's kind of belated. A happy Black Friday to all the American peoples. And goodbye.